Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about why defining what healing is actually preventing us from healing. Hi, my name is Sian and I'm a yoga teacher, and on this channel I talk about limiting beliefs, how they prevent us from actually healing on our healing journeys. And my mission is to help you change the way you think about healing and help you make changes with your life. You're probably here because you want to heal from something in your life, and you define healing as something. So before we talk about what healing is for you, let's talk about a distant relative of healing, because it's much easier to talk about something that we don't have that much attachment to, so we don't really crave for it. And if you're on a healing journey, sometimes it happens that we crave for healing, and that prevents us from actually healing. So let's talk about our definition of a good relationship, a good boss, a good job, true love. So when we put limitations, let's say for example, the perfect partner. When I say the perfect partner makes me coffee and brings it to my bed, when my partner does not do it, I say, okay, this is not a good partner, this is not true love. When I say a good boss is someone who truly understands me. So when my boss does not understand me, I put limitations on my definition and I'm screwed. So let's talk about healing. Serious question. What do you think healing is? Think about it. How do you define what healing is? Do you think it's something that is wonderful, beautiful, magical? Or do you think healing is long and exhausting and hard? As long as we say healing is something, it can be anything. It means that something needs to happen in order for us to heal. We always need to be in a certain action. Okay, for example, let's say I think that healing is beautiful, and my process in life in healing is not that beautiful. So I'm telling myself, you're not healing because this is not beautiful. If I think that healing is hard, I constantly attract myself a hard process when I heal. If I say that healing is long and there's a lot to do before I'm healed, I'm calling more and more work, and I'm limiting my healing to a thought. And when that thought doesn't happen, we're really disappointed and we think we're not there, and it will take a lot of time for us to get there. So how do we shift our mindset, our thoughts, our belief system about healing? There are 3 steps to do that shift, to make that shift. First stage, you're just gonna observe and do nothing. And this stage is very important, because without observing your thoughts, your actions, the way you talk to people, it's gonna be really hard to change what you think about healing, because you're just gonna move from one condition to another. So for a week or 2, you just observe what you do about your healing, what you think, how you express yourself to other people. You don't make changes, you can write it down if you want to. No changes, just observing. You're gonna observe what you think, what you eat, what you do, and what happens in your body. Yes, I know, it's a cliche, but this is very important. Because if I wake up and I know that a smoothie is gonna make me better, and I want to heal, and I think that this is a condition to my healing, I need to notice how I feel when I don't drink that smoothie, and how I feel when I do drink that smoothie. And if I take a shower in the morning and all my fears, they all rise up in that shower, and I'm scared that I'll get sick again. And then I say to that thought, you know what, go away, I'm too scared of you, I don't want to do this. I need to observe that. First stage. Second stage is to shut up. This is an important part, because this is where the shift and the change happens. We have an ego. Our ego has a very important job when it comes to our healing. What do I mean by that? The ego has a definition of healing, and the ego needs to protect it. The ego is the good guy here. It's not like you're coming to me and you're talking to me with your ego. That's not that. Our ego has many job titles, and one of them is to protect our definition of healing and who we are. So if our ego wants to really respond to something, you can respond. Then after that, go back to the observing. But second stage, it is to shut up, and to shut up to your old patterns of what you think that healing is. And in this stage, the ego will have this error moment that he will say, okay, my job is to just shut up and not respond to this old pattern that I have. We coexist with other people on this planet, and people will come and not intentionally trigger our old patterns and new patterns that we acquire in this process of eliminating our old belief system. People will trigger you. Remember that. That's their job. They have an important job in our healing process because they will push our buttons and we will want to respond. Remember, this is the shutting up part. They're just pressing on your old patterns and on your old definition of the ego to protect your healing definition. So remember that. People would trigger you, and that's their job, and they should trigger you, because once they don't trigger you, you've done your job. You're good. So we have first stage, notice without responding to anything, just observing. Second stage, shutting up. Third stage, get out of the way. As you know, in the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I'm a yoga teacher, and my teacher keeps telling me to get out of my own way. So when we define healing, we say healing is, we go into the way and limit healing. Healing and being healed is our natural state of being. The body knows what to do when you have, like, if you hurt your hand and you're bleeding, the body knows how to fix that. And when we get in the way of healing, we limit it to something that we think healing is. We are preventing ourselves from healing. It's as simple as that. Get out of your own way. Healing is nature. And when we come as humans, and it is our nature to say, okay, healing is this, healing is that, we're limiting what healing can be because we're deciding that it's something that we know and we think we know. So if I think, and my belief system says healing is this beautiful thing, and then it's not beautiful, I suffer. And if I say that healing is short and it's longer than I thought, I suffer. Don't define healing. So if you've been healing for 30 days, you probably need to define what healing is for you. But if you've been healing for 1,200 days, these definitions don't work anymore. Set healing free. We need to set healing free, not define it. Let it be what it is. Accept it. And it keeps changing because healing changes as we heal, as we grow older. Just let healing be what it is. These are 3 stages. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. Oh, by the way, you need to give it some time. Okay, healing is not an instant thing. Here, you see, I limited healing to something that is not instant, because belief systems, that's how they work. If I say that healing is not an instant thing, it won't be instant. It will never be instant because I don't believe in it. Healing is healing. That's what it is. That's where it crumbles. That is where it gets interesting. Thank you so much for watching my video, and subscribe here if you want to hear more, and you can also watch my latest video here. I hope to see you soon. Thank you.